Alright, it's time. Time for the end of the Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke experience. Let's go over a couple of things. I did EV train my Pokemon. Pretty much for the Pokemon that can sweep, I just maxed out either attack and special attack and speed. I did some weird stuff with Garchomp, honestly. I gave it HP, a little bit of HP. I was gonna give it special attack, but I opted for HP. I gave it Surf. There's a method to my madness. Just trust. Mostly because I don't like Pelipper's matchup versus Bertha. Also, these two sound similar. Surf Chomp, hell yeah. I should probably be showing off the movesets primarily. So these are the final movesets. Nothing crazy here. Obviously Surf Garchomp. I was struggling to find a fourth move for Mamoswine, so I just gave it a return. We got double punch on Electivire and Flamethrower. We're gonna go Resto Chesto with Whiscash. I think that might pay off, honestly. And we're just gonna go with Roost as the last move on Pelipper. Some real threats? Yeah, I feel like this team is like surprisingly balanced when you consider everything that I've lost. And obviously to match Aaron's level, I maxed out Cassidy. I think Cassidy has a real chance at just sweeping Aaron. No Bricks. Bricks is relegated to the B team. If it comes to the B team, we're gonna be in for a rough ride for sure. But I know, but he just didn't make the cut. He was so good the whole way through, I know. But it was a tough call. I wanted to bring him, but there's just a lot of matchups that I did not like. All right. Well, I'm not going to delay this anymore. Hello, welcome to the Pokemon League. I'm Aaron of the Elite Four. It's good to meet you. Oh, I should explain, I'm a huge fan of bug Pokemon. Bug Pokemon are nasty mean, and yet they're beautiful, too. Would you like to know why I take on challengers here? It's because I want to become perfect, just like my bug Pokemon. Okay, let me take you on. Our bricks are not out tonight. I have a weird feeling about this fight. I don't know. It could just be angst. So we do outspeed this Heracross. And I also think we one-shot it. But I'm going to double check. I'm gonna double check that. Let me see. Because if we don't, we die, right? And we can't have that, not this early. I'm almost certain this is a one-shot, but I'm gonna be safe. Yeah, okay. And let me see. All right. We love to see it. I was telling Sean earlier, I didn't think Bertha or Aaron were going to be too much of a problem. When we get to Flint, I'm going to be concerned. That's primarily the reason why I have Surf Garchomp. Oh, I didn't mention it earlier, but I also put PP ups, which helps because pressure Vespiquen, right? The Earthquake TM, we lost that somewhere around Gastrodon or... Yeah, probably Gastrodon. So we're definitely rocking the Dig Garchomp. Which honestly speaking, based on something that I have cooking in the back of my head, I might not even run Dig. I might replace it with something crazier. This Drapion doesn't have anything that can OHKO me. That could crit though. I think we're fine. Nice. I will now concede defeat. It is deep and complex. I lost with the most beautiful and toughest of the bug Pokemon. We lost because I wasn't good enough. That's it. Back to training camp. Let's hear it for me. No, that was wrong anyway. 3 trainers are waiting for you. They're all tougher than me. Okay. Let's check it out. So Bertha's Rhyperior is what, 55, right? Shout out to Beautifly Dustox and the Diamond and Pearl Elite Four. What were they doing with Aaron? I don't know, dude. Beautifly actually is an insane Pokemon. Dustox too, are both insane to have as an Elite Four member. That's a good point. I don't even think like my 10-year-old brain processed that. Okay, anyway, I learned that in BDSP they kept the DP E4 teams. Yeah, they pretty much stayed by the book with those games to Diamond and Pearl, which, I mean, we all know Platinum is like the definitive way to play Sinnoh. I don't know why they wouldn't borrow more of Platinum's playbook. So her Rhyperior is level 55. I'm trying to decide who do I make the 55. I think we have to give it to good value, but we're gonna bring Garchomp up too, because Garchomp is gonna play a big part in this fight. As it turns out, Pelipper does not do very good against rocks. I think I'll bring everyone up to 52 for good measure. Whiscash is 50, but the majority of our team is 52 and up. Alright, let's see what we got. And Lucian with Giraffe Rig, yo. Y'all are bringing back the memories, honestly. Just make sure I'm good. I was considering using Rain Dance on this set, but setting up Rain Dance against a Whiscash with Aqua Tail probably isn't the smartest thing. Well, well. You're quite the adorable trainer, but you've also got a spine. Haha, I'm Bertha. I have a preference for ground-type Pokemon. Well, would you show this old lady how much you've learned? Man, look at him. Or look at her. I actually have a full team of female Pokemon. I didn't even realize. We take those. We're not worried about the sand around here. We have like 3 ground types. Well, yeah, literally 3. I also have Draco Plate on my Garchomp. I definitely ran a lot of random calcs in random scenarios prior to getting on stream. So I kind of feel a little comfortable with what the game plan is. Unless we get crit somewhere along the line. Obviously that would suck, but... And so here's the Hippowdon. Which, that's interesting that it whips up its own Sandstorm. There's 2 things I could do here. I could go back to Garchomp, or I could Resto Chesto, which I'm actually really glad I thought of that, because the Gliscor did more damage than I thought it would. I'm just checking how much this thing would do to me. The earthquake would maybe kill us, but we also might move first, right? Yeah, we're slightly faster. The question is, do we one-shot with Surf? I don't think we do. No, we don't. What we could do is Surf, then heal. This is hard. This is a tough decision right here. I mean, it's gonna Earthquake, I think, no matter what. It could not. It could use something completely different. It could Yawn. Actually, I think we live one more. I think we live anything it does, really. Here's one of the first moments of truth. Ooh, all right. And it doesn't go for Earthquake again. We're gaming just a little bit. We're gaming just a little bit, you feel me? This might be it for her team, I think. I think it's just wraps from here, to be real. Well, the text is going too fast, but you're quite something, youngster. I like how you and your Pokemon earned the win by working as one. What makes you so strong? I think you can go as far as you want. For some reason, as a kid, those words always stuck with me. Like Bertha. Bertha motivated me as a young kid. I'll never forget that line. I'll be somewhere in a nursing home thinking about it 50 years from now. Two down with no deaths. Listen, dude. Flint, in my experience, is where the difficulty spikes like significantly. So his ace is 57, Magmortar. This is another situation where Pelipper is like, it's better here. I think we're gonna get to use Pelipper here. The concerning part is there's mixed grass and electric coverage, and Magmortar has both. And if the sun is up, that's also a problem. So now I'm just trying to think, like, who is the best to bring up to the 57 level, and I'm honestly thinking it's Garchomp. An actual fire type team, yeah. I'm honestly thinking Garchomp is the Pokemon to make the ace. Because we're gonna have to flip-flop out of both of our water types depending on what the matchup is. No Drifblim, yo. Flint to Drifblim kind of went hard. I'm not even gonna lie in Diamond and Pearl. He also had like a Steelix. That's really funny to me, actually. He had a fucking Steelix in Diamond and Pearl. Like, what were they doing? I can't remember. Did he have the Steelix in BESP too? I'm just checking out his team again. I think we kill the Houndoom and then we try to sneak in Garchomp somewhere. I think that's probably the wisest thing. Because what I want to do is get a Rain Dance up. I think that's the way to beat him without losing anybody. Here's a rando question. Does the Light outspeed Infernape if you switch in on Thunder Punch? And don't forget Lopunny. Yeah, the Lopunny was insane too. That is a good question. And I thank you for bringing it up. I'm going to check that. That's a really good option if we're clean on that. I actually forgot. Actually, no, I didn't forget. I definitely gave Electivire maximum speed. So let's check that out really quick. Let me see. It's Electivire. My Electivire, let's say I make it level 54. And it has maximum speed. So I would outspeed it. I just need to know now, can I kill it? Because it does have Earthquake. It would require 2 hits, but it is a good option for pivoting, or if I don't, or if I like chip it, but I don't kill it, it's also an option. In BDSP, he had all of those. He also had held items, Life Orb, Steelix. Listen, if I didn't know you any better, I'd say you're trolling, but I know you're probably being dead-ass serious. Dragon Rush? Doesn't that thing have like 70? Yeah, nah. Okay, so we're gonna do something a little crazy here. We're going to teach Garchomp. I mean, I've already said it, but actual move in ZA, nowhere else. I have the Dig TM, so I can reteach a Dig. And I think this is just what we're gonna do. Like, Dig in theory is good against Flint, but Rain Dance enables the rest of the water types on my team. Yes, sir. Oh, and we got Crunch? Oh, hell yeah. I think I'll bring everyone up to a clean 54. I think that's fair. All right. So I think we lead. Honestly, we could lead either one. I almost am. I'm inclined to lead Drizzle, actually. I mean, no, because we can probably just one-shot the Houndoom with Earthquake, and it's probably gonna Sunny Day the first turn anyway. By the way, Flint's room is fucking insane. Hold on. I just need to make sure we're all set. Alright. Yeah, Flint's room is fucking insane, dude. Anyway. Yo, trainer. You had me counting the days on my fingers waiting for you to come. I heard from Volkner what you did in Sunnyshore. You managed to light a fire in that guy's heart again. How could you not expecting to look forward to seeing you in battle? I love that thing he does. You're facing a fire-type Pokemon user with me. Let Flint see how hot your spirit burns. Oh, no, it's a straight shooter. I would have thought Sunny Day because it can't do anything else. But I mean, I'll take that. Rapidash, right? So it has Solar Beam. It has Solar Beam. This actually isn't a bad matchup for Drizzle, but I think this is our opportunity to get Rain Dance up. I just need to check how much a Solar Beam would do to my Garchomp. So a Solar Beam really ain't hitting for a whole lot. Okay. Yo, that actually was a joke. Oh, man. I didn't realize the Rapidash had Sunny Day. I'm not gonna lie. That's just slightly problematic, but it's alright. We can trade. It's fine. Hopefully that was a roll and we can just kill it now. No, it was still on the lower end. The question is now, does he heal again or does he try to Solar Beam or do anything else? Do I want to try to like stall his Hyper Potions if he does? I guess what I'm trying to decide is, is it necessary that I get Rain Dance set up while the Rapidash is out? I don't think that's necessary, but I'll go one more Rain Dance and see what he does. Ha! Sucks. Flareon. Let me see. Again, I think we're fine against Flareon, but I was curious to know what it has. It could Will-O-Wisp us, but I'm not even sure that matters. I mean, obviously it matters because of residual damage, but... I'm inclined to just keep going. Tough showing from Flint, man. Who would have thought that at the end of this run, I'd be running Rain Dance Garchomp? The rain stopped, which sucks. This is actually a bad time for the rain to stop, but I think we're okay. I am curious to know how much this Solar Beam is about to hit for, because we can't stop it. Contrary to what I believed the first time I did this Nuzlocke. Let me see. Solar Beam won't kill us, but it will hurt. But I think we're faster, so it doesn't matter. Because we can tank one and then do our thing. Is that a 3 hit? I mean, regardless, he would have to charge another solar beam to come close to that amount of damage. Okay, we're fine. Infernate being last is probably okay. We can use great value. I don't know. Infernate is weird because it doesn't have any super effective moves, but it hurts. Let me see. It would probably use like Earthquake or something. Okay. I think we can get like one surf off. This is actually a situation where dig would have been good to have, but you know what? I need to check this as well. Because what I want to know is with no rain dance up, wouldn't Dragon Claw just do more damage? And I think it does. It could Mach Punch. I don't think even a Mach Punch kills. Garchomp is a cheat code for real. But I do need to be careful because 61 HP is ridiculous. I could just switch. That's also an option. I could like... Oh, you know what I could do? It's gonna either Earthquake or Mach Punch. I could go to Drizzle, evade it, and then go to good value and evade a Thunder Punch. I like that idea. Because we're gonna need Garchomp all the way through. I don't even want to risk nothing. So there's the Earthquake, here comes the Thunder Punch, and we should be able to just win off of this. Let's fucking go. Flint more like went. Ooh. Burnt right down to the cinders. I should probably heal first, right? Three down. Alright, so Lucian. His ace is a level 59 Gallade. Who was I thinking of making the highest level? I think it has to be Houndoom. I think this is Houndoom's time to shine. I think we one-shot the Mr. Mime, which prevents it from getting up any funny business. I forgot what my plan was for like the rest of his team, because he absolutely sends Gallade out after Mr. Mime goes down. I think honestly Garchomp was my plan. If I'm being perfectly honest, I'm pretty sure that was the idea. Actually, I could very well just make Garchomp the ace again. I could do that. And it wouldn't even be like ridiculous to do. Also, I need to put another Chesto Berry on our guy. That strat ended up being like too good. I'm torn between Houndoom and Garchomp to bring to 59. I think Houndoom makes sense because of the EV spread. I think it outspeeds stuff, and I can get like some cheeky psychic switch-ins, things like that. All right. All right. Ah, you timed your arrival well. I've just finished reading a book, you see. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Lucian. I am a user of the psychic type. I must say, you've already proven yourself to be outstanding by coming this far. They say I am the toughest of the Elite Four. I'm afraid I'll have to go all out against you to live up to that reputation. Hey, my man Lucian is a little bit of an aura farmer, you know. He do have that fit on, man. I gotta say. I definitely did not replenish my PP. I'm gonna have to do that next battle. Alright. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put Dig on. Another thing I'm gonna have to fix. But again, I think for the purposes of this fight, I don't think it's a big deal. God, Dragon Claw is so good, man. We just have to not get crit, which it looks like we're getting crit. Fuck. Alright. This should kill it, though. Wrong song. What do you do? Ooh, it has Earthquake. That's disgusting. I'm almost tempted to 1v1 it with a Whiscash. Calm Mind is concerning, though. That's the only thing. I don't think it would Earthquake, but I actually have no idea what it would do to a 29 HP Garchomp. I can't say that I've been in the situation a ton. I'm tempted to try to 1v1 it with... Who has the higher special attack stat, actually, between... Okay, 99 versus... Drizzle might be the play, actually. Yeah, see, that's exactly why I didn't want to go into Houndoom. Whoa! Alright. Crit for crit. I'll take that. Espeon definitely does one of Psychic or Shadow Ball. Either of one Houndoom will gladly deal with. We love to see it. The real question is, which is better? Well, I'm especially invested. Whew. The fact that that lived is really annoying. I'm glad that didn't do a whole lot of damage, though. All right. So I think because we have speed investment, we outspeed it, which is fine. I mean, it has Focus Blast, right? Which is the biggest issue. I need to know if Crunch or Dark Pulse is better. And we are level 59. Let me see. Even without investment, it looks like either one would kill it. Oh, actually, no. Crunch looks like a guarantee. Beautiful. I see. You getting past the... Oh, I forgot how freaking fast the text moves. Congratulations. You've now beaten the Elite Four. However, that doesn't mean you're done with the Pokemon League. There remains the champion. I should warn you, the champion is far stronger than the Elite Four. Now go on, step through the doorway to your final battle. Okay, so a couple of things, right? You might as well use... Let me see, who's hurting for PP? Flamethrower could use some... Have I even used Electivire? I don't think I've used Electivire at all. Unfortunately, I don't think the Rain Dance strat would serve us very well in this fight. Could teach it Flamethrower as well. But the physical attacks out of Garchomp is just way too good, man. It's just way too good. The real question is, who do I choose to deal with the Spiritomb lead? Her average level is 58. Ace being... So I can just mirror her team. I can do 3 58s, 2 60s, and 162. Nasty Plot. I actually really wanted to use Nasty Plot against Lucian. Unfortunately, in this particular fight, I don't think we're gonna get much value out of it. Would have been really good, like, against Lucian, but it ended up not mattering anyway. As far as who's going to be the highest level, I'm tempted to go Whiscash for the Garchomp specifically. But I could just go with my own Garchomp. I think I'm going to go with my own Garchomp. That's the gut feeling. Will be my other 60. I think it has to be Whiscash. Wait, what move is this? No, we're good. Good. Blizzard, nah. Actually, Electivire could. Spiritomb. I don't know. Spiritomb is weird. It's like not weak, but it's not strong, and it's not like a super tank, but it's not like a pushover either. It's like obnoxiously like above average at everything right now. I guess I need to look at this team and really think like, who am I okay with just not having for the rest of the fight? I guess also I could roost against the Spiritomb if I need to. What level is Spiritomb, by the way? Okay. I think it's the Pelipper lead. Final answer. All right. Any last words before we figure out if we win or not? Actually, before we go in, I'm gonna do one last thing. I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay. Bricks out. We're doing this for you, Bricks. If it weren't for you, this run probably would have died a long time ago. Have you been keeping well? Thank you for Mount Coronet and for the Distortion World. I'm truly grateful. Together, you and your Pokemon overcame all the challenges you faced, however difficult. It means that you've triumphed over any personal weaknesses too. The power you learned, I can feel it emanating from you. That's enough talk. Let's get on with why you're here. As the Pokemon League champion, I accept your challenge. This theme song gives me goosebumps every time, dude, I swear. Okay, this is like pretty much an evenly matched 1v1. I think we should take the time to roost here because she's gonna obviously do her thing. Getting crit here would suck a lot. Shadow Ball. I probably should have roosted one more time. Now that I think about it. So I gotta bring Embargo. You right. Togekiss. Does this thing have a Shockwave or Thunderbolt or something? I'm pretty sure it does. It has Shockwave. I did not think about this Togekiss a lot when I was cooking up what I was gonna do. It actually has an insane moveset. It has like coverage out of this world. She has 4 full restores. That is awful. Unsurprisingly, Garchomp might be the best matchup that I have. Well, no, that's not true. It's not true. But low-key, because looking at this, I would want to use Electivire for the Melodic. We might have to sack here. I'm like, we're not in that position yet, but I'm just thinking, like, just looking at how crazy her team is, it wouldn't surprise me if we're in multiple sack situations. I think this is as good of a time as any to use Garchomp. Thank God this is Gen 4 Togekiss. This is like the 1v1 of the century here, because that Air Slash is a pain. Thank God she's not faster though. Ooh, this is interesting. This is really interesting. Because I think I outspeed, but do I kill? I'm gonna check. This is getting good. Hold on. I'm gonna hold on. I'm going for it. It doesn't kill it. Oh my god. And the Dragon Rush connects. That's unfortunate. But that's okay. But do I outspeed with Electivire though? That's the real question. Now I gotta check that. Because if we outspeed with Electivire, then we can get rid of this thing. Not for free, because obviously it killed the Garchomp, but like, I don't think Garchomp was going to be able to switch in and do a whole lot after that anyway, so that's okay. Let's see. Level 58. I should outspeed the Garchomp. If I don't, we're in a lot of trouble. Alright, perfect. Lucario, huh? Lucario also kind of does a lot. And Electivire I actually need to keep healthy for later in the fight. It probably just Aura Spheres here, which kind of sucks. Because good value can take that, but can it take another hit after that, right? I actually was going to use good value for the Garchomp, but since the Garchomp no longer exists, that changes things. Okay, so I think based on this, we don't have to sack anyone else yet. What does she have remaining? She has like Roserade and Milotic, right? And that's kind of it. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should have... Oh, I thought that was a crit for a second. That was just pure damage. This might not even kill it, to be honest. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Someone's getting sacked. Someone is getting sacked. It's just who would I rather sack? Oh my god, I forgot she would do that, but that might be okay. I did not think about that. You literally said too, she had like 4 fucking I could have rested that turn. That sucks. But it's not the end. Oh my god, that is so lucky. Oh yeah, I can also do that. Never mind. Alright, let me see. I think Cassidy might be able to outspeed in one shot. Almost. I forgot about the Stone Edge. I'm not panicked yet, but I am concerned. I think Cassidy might have a really big role here. I think Cassidy gets the job done. If not, we're in trouble, but perfect. Yeah. Okay. I think we sack good value. Good value has rendered us some absolutely amazing service throughout this run, but salutes in chat for her because yeah, I need a safe switch in. It has Mirror Coat, and I think that only applies to special moves, so I think that automatically makes Thunder Punch the best move. Question is now, do I switch to like Mog to like keep more Pokemon alive, or do I just like keep it safe? What does Roserade have? It has extrasensory energy ball, sludge bomb. I don't think anything is a safe switch per se, but like looking at this, I don't think there's anything it could do to like kill all 3 of these Pokemon. Honestly, Ice Punch might kill it. You know what? I'm curious. Hold on. Let's see. It could. It might not. I'm gonna switch. We fucking did it, boys. We fucking did it. I didn't say anything prior to this, but this was probably the first Nuzlocke I've ever beaten. I'm just gonna say that now. That was excellent. Truly an outstanding battle. You gave the support your Pokemon needed to maximize their power. You guided them with certainty to secure victory. You have both passion and calculating coolness. Together, you and your Pokemon can overcome any challenge that may come your way. Those are the impressions I got from our battle. I'm glad I got to take part in the crowning of Salem's new champion. Come with me, we'll take the lift. While we're sitting here, I will remove our fallen heroes. Let's see. The room ahead is the Hall of Fame. me 1 second, just changing the overlay. Doves, your last battle was splendid. Oh, hello, Professor Rowan. A child I enlisted for my Pokedex project has come this far. It's only natural that I come and witness the child's crowning glory. I shouldn't call you a child anymore. You've grown into a real champion. Professor, you still enjoy the enthusiasm kids bring to your research, don't you? Only 32 deaths? Oh yeah, let me update that too. Thank you. Dubs, please step this way, please. Professor Rowan, please join us. It's been a long while since I last entered this room. If your last time here was when I became champion, then yes, that would be quite a long time ago. Dubs, welcome to the Hall of Fame. Your names will be recorded here for posterity. Your names will be recorded for posterity here. What you're leaving are the memories of your adventures so far. It's time to record your names, you and your Pokemon. Remember, your Pokemon are partners that grew with you through many challenging battles. This machine will make a permanent record of your achievement. Drizzle? Man. I am really happy I got to, like, still craft a decent team. I'm gonna be honest, though. I think the difference in this entire run was getting Metacham versus getting Garchomp in Victory Road. I think that literally made or break, or like that literally was the make or break moment. If we didn't get Garchomp, I don't know that. Well, I don't know. We also had bricks. I can't just say that. We can't just discount bricks. Bricks may have been able to fill those shoes. Bricks the Bastiodon. Alternate timeline where Metachamp stands alone at the end as the champion. So yeah, that's the Nuzlocke. I'll reset really quick. I don't know what we do next. Well, I do know actually. I'm gonna Nuzlocke another game, but also I want to like do other stuff as well. The other stuff will probably come before the next Nuzlocke, but honestly, it's been fun doing this. It went a lot quicker than I thought it was gonna go. We should probably put our homies in the box to pay respect. Loopy came looking for you a little while ago. I don't know what it was about, but he was shouting about needing to get on a ship at Snowpoint City. You know how impatient he is. He was gone before I could ask. How's it going? Listen, Mom. I just became champion, and Professor Rowan is trying to make it all about him. He's like the worst kind of person. So at the conclusion of our Nuzlocke, damn, I was trying to not overfill a box, and I couldn't avoid it, but it's fine. It's crazy. Both my water types died. These are the last 3 standing, right? Yeah. Well, if we do anything else, we have bricks again and Steelix. And for good measure, Sneasel. The death box starting with Bidoof, ending with Garchomp. I know, that's insane. Man, this was fun. I had a lot of fun doing this, honestly. Even though it got like super stressful at times. But yeah, we might return to platinum one day. I know Sean, you wanted to. Well, I won't speak on what you had planned, but I know there's something you wanted to do in relation. So maybe we could team up for that one day in the future. Um, but yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. Thank you, Sean and Nimble, for watching. Um, I'll try and be back. Like I said, the schedule is every other day. Um, so we'll be back Tuesday the latest. And yeah, you guys have a great night. Appreciate it.